refuted the pen, the rho. That's this part. Okay? The rho in the pen means head. The etymology, that means its origin, implying that the loop of the top of the head is a head, and the very place of the skull would be on the skull and the crossbones. Well, that's another reason to use that they use the skull and the crossbones, because the skull and the crossbones represent this symbol. The crossbones were adopted by the pirate, but the head here has been adopted from this. This is the Egyptian sex symbol, and in another lecture I'll show you the Hindu sex symbol and how that became the Star of David. The Star of David. There is no Star of David. That was created in the 18th century, 19th century by the Zionists. They adopted it. Up to that, the Jews didn't have any Star of David. David never had a star. Didn't need one. He had Allah. And his slingshot. Uh-oh. Well, now. Here we have the skull and crossbones again. We've got the Catholic Cairo. This is the Catholic one, not the Coptic. The Catholics like it too, you see. The Queen's Lancers, they like this one. The Pirates, they like this one. Blackbeard, Captain Dulaine. I got two Captain Dulaines there. Sorry, I was supposed to have another one. All right. The Nazis liked it too. Okay. There's your Bush Klansman skull and crossbones. The skull and crossbones is the symbol for the Thule Society, which was the society that brought Hitler to power. Same society, same symbol. These guys really liked Egypt. Now what is this? This is a coffin. There's your skull and crossbones. This is a Masonic apron with a picture of the Temple of Jerusalem on it, the Temple of Solomon. When you get initiated to a certain degree, you have to climb into this coffin as a Freemason. You have to climb into the coffin. In the Bush ceremony, you climb into the coffin and you confess to everyone your deepest sexual secrets. Mm-hmm. Anybody got sexual? Never mind. So, these are the symbols that Freemasons love. Healthy? Do you think this is good stuff? I don't know. They think so. Why? Is there something wrong with the way they think? Maybe there's something wrong with the way we think. What do you think? Who do we have here? Nice one. I like this flag. Here we have President Harry Truman. He's got a little Napoleon cap on. That's how important he thinks he is. Okay. Look, there's that necklace again. It has a proper name. I don't remember what it is. There's a Freemasonic apron. President Truman. The show me man. He didn't believe anything until you showed him. Well, I guess he believed this stuff, didn't he? Yes, he did. Half of the U.S. presidents were Freemasons. More than half of the people on the Supreme Court throughout the U.S. history have been Freemasons. Every prime minister in Australia has been a Freemason. Every prime minister. You can't be a prime minister in Australia unless you're Freemason. Okay, who's this guy? The Duke of Kent. Who's the Duke of Kent? Queen's cousin. The Duke of Kent is a heretical title. Hereditary. And he's also the Grand Master of the Chief Lodge of the Freemasons in England. And he's giving a secret handshake here. Oh, they love secret handshakes. You thought the black guys liked secret handshakes, you know? Hey, man, you don't know secret handshakes until you become a Freemason. They got all kinds of strange ones. And they're good at it. And now here's a German Freemasonic apron. Here is skull and crossbones again. This is actually a tracing of Helios from Troy, the city of Troy, 3000 BC. There's the Statue of Liberty. Isn't she or he or whatever it is marvelous on that horse? Power? You get the message? Hey, we're God's hero here. We're God's people because we got the statue. We got the halo. We got the solar nimbus. Yeah. A certificate of membership and appointment as standard bearer, 1946, under a Muslim member in the Egyptian and Sudan lodges, subsidiary to the English Grand Lodge of the Duke of Kent. Uh-oh. An Egyptian and a Sudan. You think they're loyal to Egypt and Sudan? No. Their loyalties are divided when they join these secret societies. They take oaths that they're not going to divulge anything. And if the Duke of Kent says jump, they jump. And that's exactly what the Grand Lodge leader here in Malaysia did 2 years ago. He jumped. If you look at the New Straits Times, April 2 years ago, full page spread. The Grand Lodge leader here in KL came public. Why did he go public? To tell everybody about it? Because the Duke of Kent said to do it. So who's the master? You need to ask that question. Because that's what the problem is. These men have divided loyalties. Even the ones who don't know what their mysteries are, their loyalties are divided. And one of the things that happens the further you get into Freemasonry is they get enough information on you to blackmail you. If you want to break free and tell the truth, you can't. Okay, now, I want to tell you a little bit about the solar cross here. Because, as the Quran says, all religions have some origin in truth. All religion has an origin in truth. This is a Navajo sand drawing, and here you see what might appear to be the solar cross. It might also appear to be a swastika. This is found in the Navajo. It's also found upon the Anasazi in Southwest America, in Arizona. And this is an ancient rock carving with the same symbol. This is prehistoric. This is prehistoric. There was no organized religion then. There was no organization that we know about. 50 to 100,000 years ago. I won't go into that. We don't have time. Isn't this a lovely slide? Okay. One of these ladies is an American Indian. The other one is a Bedouin. Which one is the Bedouin? This one? Who's the Bedouin? Left. She's the Bedouin. Okay? This is an American Indian. These pictures are over 100 years old. Now, I'm showing these pictures because I want to show you something natural and beautiful. And something without all these silly symbols. Okay? And I want to show you also that you see both these women are monotheists. They're both monotheists. One's a Muslim, the other one's an American Indian. But they believe in the Great Spirit. They worship the Great Spirit.